Hi there, my name is Andranik. I'm an engineer with over 10 years of experience in different engineering domains, and then I'm here today presenting my art installation in the media art world. So it's my first experience as an artist, demonstrating my installation, which is a robotic arm. It's featuring 6-axis robotic arms. It has abilities to collaborate with people through the emotions. This is my installation. You can see here we have a camera which is interacting with the robot, and then it captures the emotions of the audience through the machine learning model, and then the robot uses that data for the performances. The aim of the installation is to explore the human-machine collaboration in the world of emotion-aware robotics. So that's the name, and then it helps to explore the behaviors of the robots when there is a machine and then there is a human in the loop, basically. And then we've been working on this for quite some time. So this is it. This is the installation, and then I will be happy to give more details. So this is the installation. Basically, what you can see on the table, we have a robot here, which is it's an all-in-one robotic arm, fully designed by myself and the team working with me. So it's technically it's a pretty legit robot. It has an all-in-one control system. Everything is built in, and then it's in terms of the modularity, it's pretty compact, so we don't need anything else. We just need to power that on. And then we obviously have a camera which can be placed in different places if needed. But in this case, it's a camera which is running a machine learning model, and then it detects the emotions. As you can see, it detects my emotions, it detects the emotions of other people around. It can also detect the emotions of multiple people, and then it does some calculations. It takes the quantity of emotions, and then it kind of calculates the sort of average emotion, right? Mm-hmm. And then that emotion is being translated into the trajectory of the performance of the robot to move. So as you can guess, based on the different emotions, the mixture of people, and then it can do different things. So it's kind of not programmed, right? It doesn't do exact movements, right? Unlike in the actual engineering world, robot will be doing the exact movements based on the exact input, right? In this case, so it really moves. It can move chaotically. It can move based on your emotions. So that's a kind of a idea that we wanted to show, that robots, the new generation of robots, have abilities to interact with people, right? It's not just a thing to do like a pick and place from A to B. It can really interact with the human and then the collaborate as needed. So that's really it. And then we have a small software which is helping us to control, so we can do manual mode, automatic mode, and everything. And basically it. So it's connected to a computer. Obviously there is a computer in between, right? But it can be also fully like self-contained, because we have another computer in the robot, right? So I guess in the future, for the next year, we will improve it a little bit to be more easy for deployment. But currently, as a first experience, this is it. So it's a kind of a living initiative, right? I mean, it was a first attempt, right? So we did a lot of work on the technical side. We've got something which is a pretty reliable installation, right? It's a classical robotic arm with some added features for collaborating with the human, right? Through the camera and then through the display. You see there are some visual indicators, and then it can move rapidly. So I think we've got it, but we will try to build on the top for next year, and then really focus on the art concept. So I would like to kind of improve the performance of the robot, and then the collaboration between human and robot. So we'll be expanding that, and then trying to spend some more time working on the art concept, right, rather than working on the engineering, right? Because we already got the engineering to some point, and then potentially, maybe adding some additional features and then improving that moving forward. But certainly, it was a great start. So I'm very passionate, and then we will be certainly trying to, expand it, spend some more time, and then maybe even get some other people creating, installations like this from our community.
What kind of emotion and how many emotion your robot has?
So we have, I believe we have 9 types of emotions.
Okay.
Like a model, it's a machine learning model. It's trained for about 9 types of emotions. So there's a quite a data set for that, right? So it's trained for different types of visual facial emotions. And what's happening here? So we have emotions being detected. So this data is being calculated and then transferred through the network to the robot, right? And then based on that, it will do specific conditions, specific movements. Yeah.
Cool.
And then obviously we can adjust, we can expand this capability because it's the machine learning world for the camera, for the image processing is very developed right now. It's being used a lot. And then we can think about different ways to use that for the art purposes, right? For capturing people emotions or capturing other data and then kind of translating that into the specific movement, specific gestures or something else, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how you create this, how you product this installation?
Started over a year ago when we, as an engineering community, we've been always interested in exploring the art, right? Because now in nowadays world, the engineering challenges are becoming really complex, right, and complicated as well. And it's really difficult to do innovation when you're just an engineer. So we've been also thinking about kind of exploring the art and kind of trying to become an artist as well, because the engineers usually they have different degrees, expertise, right? So that's why we came across the CYLAND team and the Frants, and then we started to talk about this. Collaboration actually started by CYLAND team kind of bringing their installations to engineering weeks, right? That's a local engineering expo that we do every year. So 2 years you guys been bringing your installations, and that was very well received by our community. Mm-hmm. And last time we decided to also kind of try to build our own installation. So we started that conversation. It wasn't only to just build something and then kind of position that as art installation. It was about like learning art, right? Learning media art. So with your help, right? We've been going through the series of lectures by different artists, right? So thank you very much for kind of curating that and keeping the track. So we've been talking with your team. We've been in different countries, right? Europe, US, and they've been sharing their experience, helping us on how to look on this from different perspective, and that was really helpful because we've been building over the years a lot of this kind of stuff, right? Robots, different stuff, and then as you saw in our exhibitions, that's kind of usual for us. But we never built something which has a different purpose than doing the exact thing, right? So we never built that. So that's collaboration in terms of lectures was really helpful. So we started with lectures, and then we kicked off the actual technical execution process of building a robot. In the beginning, so we picked up Anna's concept, right? Building the robot which can have emotions, which can interact with people, and so on and so forth. And then over the time, as we've been going through that lectures, we kind of took our own initiative and a little bit changed the concept, right? And I think that was very well received by Anna. And then we kind of focused on the things that we care about, right? They are in this like manufacturing stuff, like how AI-enabled robots can behave in the manufacturing areas. And we kind of took that idea and then we tried to convey a message through this installation that in the Industry 5.0, which is kind of a industrial revolution that we're working, kind of living in right now, the conventional robots being transitioned into becoming AI-enabled robots, right? Because they are being empowered by the things like this, ML-enabled machine vision and stuff like that, and different other sensors. And then they're being connected to the AI engines, and they can interact with people as well. So we convey the message that in the developing world, it's important to collaborate with the AI-enabled robotics, right? Rather than try to isolate them and try to work just as a human, but actually by showcasing your emotions by collaborating with the technology like this. You can become more effective, accomplish more things. So we took a little bit shift, but I think that was great. So we've been able to be creative and kind of create our own piece of art. And yeah, that was a great start, and then we are very happy to officially present in the Cyberfest this year. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very, very inspiring, right? The collaboration between artists and engineers. It's something very interesting and very kind of eye-opening. It brings a lot of interest. It kind of helps us to refactor our current, experiences in the engineering world and try to approach things from different angle. We really enjoy so far working with you and the team, around you. So I think we need to, kind of make it more regular, right? Because so far I kind of started this, right, as a kind of first one, but ideally I would love to get that kind of automatically moving forward every year, right? Because we got a lot of people in the engineering city, and there's a lot of support. And why not to make it as a part of our community, and even continue having the local exhibitions specifically on the art in the engineering city. I think we will be continuing, and we're very passionate about this activity. Every great work should have a start and then the end, right? So obviously we don't want to kind of work on the specific installation for a really long time. Ideally I would like to kind of complete it in terms of complete the art installation kind of a piece, art concept, and then eventually I'd like to work with you in documenting like this experience of collaboration between engineers and artists, and try to make it like as a kind of a guide how to collaborate, right, with the artists, and then artists with engineers. And then I think that will document our effort, our experience, and then kind of we can move forward to the next milestone, right? And then also I would like to take this opportunity to thank you, Kadia, and then everyone else. Thank Anna, Frants, and the team for really supporting us and then helping with this idea. And then we will be happy kind of joining you and then presenting this in different expos over the years. And then thank you very much.